Hey friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subby friend. So today I wanted to bring to you this fun tumbler. So this is for all of my Dollar Tree friends. And this one is Dollar Tree Diva. You know, I love Dollar Tree. And it turns out really, really cute. I did this one using the Epoxy Application method for the glitter, and I really love how it turned out. So super cute. So if you would like to see how I made it, stay tuned and I will be attaching the video. I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day, friends. Happy Wednesday. Bye. All right, friends. So for this tumbler, let me put it under here so you can see. I'm using a Hogg 10-ounce stemless wine glass. Now, because I'm going to be doing a silver glitter base, I'm not going to paint it first. I'm going to keep the silver. However, I did clean it really well with alcohol. Now I have my epoxy already mixed, so we are going to do this particular tumbler. I am going to do the epoxy application method. All right, so we'll turn her on, and I just want to go this way. I'm one of those people that like my hands just work a certain way, and that's it. So I wish I would have showed you the sponge that this is on. This little sponge I got from Hobby Lobby, because apparently Hobby Lobby now is selling turners, which I haven't tried their turner, so I couldn't say anything about that. I might get one just to try it and, you know, let you guys know how well it works. But they sell these little sponges to go on the ends of them, and I like it a lot actually. And it was $4.99, and I like it. I thought it was good. All right, so I'm putting my epoxy on my tumbler, and I don't want too much because this layer here is really just to hold my glitter on. So I want to make sure everything's covered and that it's nice and even. Honestly, I put a little more than I normally would because I was talking about the sponge. That's what happens. So you don't need a lot on here at all. I probably put 10 cc's on here because I had 20 mixed in my container and I got about 10 left in there, so I probably put 10 on here, but honestly I didn't need 10. All right, so I'm gonna just put something here to catch my glitter, and this glitter is called gunmetal, and I'm trying to remember the name of where I got it, and I can't think of it. However, I will go back and look and figure it out before we move on to the next step. So when I come back onto the video, I will be able to tell you where it's from. And I'm just making sure that everything is covered. The hardest part with this is getting the boot of it. So So there's so many different techniques to putting on your glitter. I mean, you can do Mod Podge, you can do the tack it method, you can, you know, put your glitter inside your epoxy. You can do the epoxy method like this. You can do a spray adhesive. There's so many different methods, and really, you know, what I choose is sometimes depending on my mood and sometimes just depending on, you know, what project I'm doing. So, but it's completely up to you. You know, one method isn't necessarily right or wrong compared to another. It really is what method you like. And me personally, because I like to change things up, so you'll notice I like to try different methods, and you know, I'll do one method for a while and then I'll go to a different, I'll go back to an old method, you know, just because it's what I like to do. All right, so I have my glitter on, and then I just want to show you, I have my paper down here. So you don't want to waste your glitter, so you always want to have something to catch your glitter. And now I could just take this and pour my glitter right back into my container. And that is why I don't mind just, you know, free fall pouring my glitter on and covering everything really well, because as you can see, oh, sorry, not a lot of room here on the camera space, but I put all my glitter back in and didn't waste any. All right, so we are going to just let this spin, and then once it dries, so it probably not dries completely, in about 4 hours, I will come back and I will put another layer of epoxy on it. All right, so look how beautiful our tumbler turned out. This is so pretty. The epoxy looks so good. The glitter looks perfect. I love this. All right, so now I'm going to put on the decals. All right, so this one is for all of my Dollar Tree friends. I love this. Okay, ready? So I will tell you that glitter, the glitter vinyl was such a pain in the neck to get it to stick to my transfer paper. For the name, I ended up breaking out a piece of Cricut Strong Grip, which I really don't use all that often. So let's see, let me find my center. All right, so my center is going to be about here. So let me see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, I don't use the Cricut Strong Grip very often because it really sticks really good, as you can see. Oh, but that glitter vinyl was such a pain in the neck, I broke it out. All right, there we go. So now I've got my decals on, and I am going to put just a little bit more epoxy on. And just so you know, I purposefully left this spaced out a little bit. I wanted it that way. All right. All right, so now we have our, Now we have our decals on, so we are going to do one last layer. I want to make sure that I get really good up around the rim so that there's no exposed glitter. And I'll go back and just clean all of that. All right, so we'll let that run.